Greetings, beautiful people. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Monday, October 26, 2020. Another day to be thankful. And yes, another day to focus on what is good. As I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. So, focus on what is good. Because if you sit around and focus on the things that are not edifying, it does not help you. And that is what my quote is about today. My quote for today states, when you feel yourself slipping, get up. Do not allow yourself to park in a place mentally that is not edifying. I'm going to read that quote again. When you feel yourself slipping, get up. Do not allow yourself to park in a place mentally that is not edifying. That quote is straight to the point, because a lot of us sometimes when we overthink things, we start to slip into a place that is not edifying for our spirit. Sometimes, unfortunately, most of us have a habit of overthinking something that we don't need to think about. Don't do that. Shift your mind into another place. Me and Rebecca was talking about that last week. She kept saying we need to shift our minds into another place that we need to focus on. Because if we focus on the thing that is not edifying, ask yourself the question, what benefit is it? There's no benefit to focus on the things we can't control. Focus on the things that give you joy, the things that give you peace, the things that uplift your spirit. And then when you do that, you will feel better and you will be encouraged. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine earlier today. And we were talking about how when you lose your passion, to do something, what should you do? And I said to her, it is important to have a goal or plan so that you can have something to look forward to. When you have a goal or a plan, that also is something that you can focus on daily. When there are situations and circumstances going on in our life, instead of looking at the circumstance you can't control, focus on your goal. Focus on the plans that you have made. If you focus on the plans and the goals that you have made, then you have something to look forward to. You can have an expectation that something will manifest. And also, thinking about your goals and your plans, that also can give you joy. So, plan, make a goal. To keep your passion is something that you do by taking a step daily according to the plan that you have. Nothing happens overnight. But if you take a step toward the plan or the goal each day, you will see a manifestation of your plan and your goal coming to pass. So, to keep your passion, I would say, as I was stating to my friend earlier on the phone, you must take steps every day to work on your goals. We all should be working on something daily. You can take 10 minutes out of your day, a half an hour out of your day. Take time out of each day to work on your goal. It might not be a huge goal. It could be something very simple. But take a little bit of time out of each day. It's 7 days a week. Take a little bit of time out of each day to focus on your goal, to implement the plans you have. And when you do that, you will have something to look forward to. You can expect a change to take place. You can expect something to happen when you are working on something. If you're not working on anything, how can you expect for anything to happen? So keep your passion. And keeping your passion will help you to keep your focus, because you will have something to focus on, your goal. But that was the conversation that I was having with a friend of mine, and I just decided to share that with you because I thought that was important, because it's easy to become discouraged. But if you are working on something that gives you joy, guess what? Taking a little bit of time each day to work on that goal is going to give you joy. So work on your goals. And don't park in a place mentally that is not edifying. Get up, get moving, and stay focused on the thing that you want to happen. And don't think for a minute that just because it's a pandemic that certain things can't happen. This time that we're in, it's an opportunity for God to show you something that you've never seen before. So don't think that you can't work on certain things because it's a pandemic, because you can. So I hope that everyone has a good week. We have to make this week good. We have to make things happen, and we have to keep it good. There's no reason for us to not be thankful, because we all have something to be thankful for. There is a lot going on. But despite the fact that there is a lot going on, we can still have peace and we can still have joy. So I hope the rest of this week for you is good in every way. And if you haven't already voted, please go out and vote. This is the last week of October. And I wanted to also mention that the month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we got to remember to get our examinations, women. And we also have to remember to remind our friends and donate. Donate to causes for breast cancer awareness. Tomorrow, Tuesday, me and Rebecca will be doing the podcast together. And we will be talking about sacrifice and being selfish. A lot of people will normally say, oh, I'm not selfish. I'm not. Well, guess what? A lot of us are. And we're going to talk about that on the next podcast. That topic is something that will expose something in you that you haven't seen. Those little things that we don't want to expose about ourselves. When we're honest, we can see it for what it really is to change. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow on the podcast. And like I said, if you haven't already voted, please go out and vote. There is early voting going on in a lot of states. And November 3rd is the final day. So please go out and vote. It is important. This election is very important. It is something that we all have to take part in, because it's It's that serious. I don't have to tell you why. You already know why. So please go out and vote if you haven't already voted. I thank you so much for listening to SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. I am looking forward to sharing more inspirational topics with you. If you would like to send me any type of suggestions or feedback, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at sbfavor. I also have a YouTube channel at sbfavor. Please subscribe to my channel. Leave me some feedback. And when you subscribe, you will not miss an episode of SB Favor Thinking Podcast. I thank you so much for listening and supporting this podcast. My intention is to inspire you as I am inspired. Thank you so much, and you have a good day.